The following lesson is global financial system. A global financial system is a worldwide framework of legal agreement, institutions, and both formal and informal economic actors that together facilitate international flow of financial capital for the purpose of investment and trade financing. For a global financial system is that time different economic agents sit together and negotiate how to facilitate international trade and how the capital can circulate from one country to another, how they can promote investment, and so on. The Bretton Woods Conference 1944 is a conference that join different countries with the purpose of installing or creating IMF, International Monetary Fund, or World Bank, because they say that the end of the Second World War lead to various adjustments in social, economic, and political working. If we talk about the adjustment, is like a revision or evaluation in terms of society, economic, and political. This conference join among 185 countries and discuss how they can create or set IMF and World Bank. The International Monetary Fund, IMF, is an international financial organization that oversees the global financial system by observing exchange rate, balance of payment, and provide both financial and technical assistance to member countries. Its headquarters are in Washington DC and has offices around the world. Meaning that this IMF, the main purpose is supporting the developing countries and help them to correct the BOP deficit and also control the exchange rate among the money of one country to another. The currencies, you remember that the currencies of different countries, they are totally different. That the IMF have the responsibility of controlling the exchange rate around the world. The main objective of IMF to stabilize the exchange rate, help to minimize the increase or the decrease of rate in exchange of currencies among the countries every time, to promote free trade and remove all trade restriction. This IMF allow the member countries to communicate each other. Trade are very easy and allow the traders to export and import freely, extend financial assistance in form of loan and grant to member countries. If you are a member countries of this IMF, you can get a loan, you can get grant and develop your country without any problem of money or capital. The other one is World Bank. The World Bank is not a bank in a usual sense, but a financial institution that provides financial as well as technical assistance to developing countries of the world, having a membership of 185 countries. If we talk about the developing countries, we can talk, for example, Rwanda, Burundi, Tanzania, and so on. At that time, financial assistance can give an advice on how they can use the loan, or the bank can give a donation to that country, can help that developing country to improve some infrastructure and help them to achieve their objectives or some objective of World Bank: reconstruction and development, encouragement to capital investment, environmental protection, encouragement international trade. These are some objectives of World Bank. World Bank program in Rwanda. Rwanda is a member of World Bank. The World Bank has supported many projects in Rwanda, including the following: in education, World Bank provides some support, some aid or donation. Urban infrastructure and city management projects, like the construction of airport, like the construction of some hospital, construction of some roads in the city, that the bank can support in that project. Transport sector development. Transport, you remember that there is land transport, air transport, water transport. In that kind of transport, or the bank provide financial assistance. Structural adjustment program. In abbreviation, we use the term SAP. Are economic policies which countries must follow in order to qualify for World Bank and IMF loan. To qualify the meaning of adjustment, there is a periodical revision on how IMF and World Bank can give or provide loans to developing countries, depending on economic policies of different countries. General principle of SAP: structural adjustment principle. Some of them: there is export led growth, privatization, liberalization, free market. Some privatization, remember that is to change national government institution into private owners. Instrument used by SAP toward its objective. There is privatization, investment policy, fiscal policy, and so on. Some activities of SAP in Rwanda: to increase GDP. Remember that GDP is gross domestic product. That structural adjustment help to increase GDP. To expand the private sector so as to improve efficiency. Allow the private sector to produce the required quantity and quality of goods and services. To encourage investment, especially in private sector. To reduce the role played by the government in economic development, and so on. There are so many activities, but we took some among the others. You can read through the notes, and then you get more meaning and additional activities of SAP in Rwanda. Thanks very much for now. We will meet for next period, where we will talk about unit number 8.